Okay, now that we're ready to paint our earth, a couple of things that we want to keep in mind. Number one, the first thing I really want to point out is that as the earth goes further away from our point of view, from where we're looking, the earth is going to get lighter and lighter and lighter. The earth that is closest to you is going to be quite dark. It's going to be much more detailed. And the way that our eye interprets detail is with more clarity and more color. It's going to be a little darker. So we're going to start with a lighter color, and I'm just going to dip right into the green that's in your green paint palette. And if you didn't pick one of those up, it's over at the paint station. I'm going to go to the earth that is farthest away from my point of view, and I'm gonna paint that earth the lightest green color that I can find in my paint palette. After you add just a little bit of the light green, you are ready to start mixing some shades of green. So the first thing I'm going to do is dip one time into the black, and I am going to make my green a little bit darker. That's a little too dark, so I'm going to add a little bit more light green to it. All right, some of these colors might already be mixed in your paint palette, and if they are, just consider yourself a lucky duck. And feel free to use any colors that are already pre-mixed in your paint palette. All right, we're going to use the darker greens to paint the green that is in the foreground of our picture. Okay, now that I have the darker green in the front and the lightest green in the back, I'm ready to do the middle greens. So I'm just going to dip my brush without cleaning it into a regular green and just darken it up a tad, a smidge. And I'm going to add color to the remaining landforms. All right, beautiful. Now this is my actual iceberg that I was painting before. So I'm just gonna get a clean brush and I'm going to paint that white. Okay, we can add a little bit of icy blue to that later with some chalk. All right, after you have your water and your landforms filled in with paint, you're ready to use a skinny black brush and some black paint and go over those black lines that you drew with Sharpie. So the black paint you're gonna find on a paper plate because I don't typically like to have black paint in my paint palettes. So you are going to use the black paint that is nice and clean and on a paper plate. When you go to pick yours up, make sure that you carry it like a lunch tray so that we don't have any spills. And I highly recommend that you use a brush that is about this size. Remember, we're going to hold our brush like an artist, and we're just going to dip the tip of the brush into the black paint. All right. Now we're going to go over our lines with the black. If you hold your brush towards the end of your brush, you will find that you have much more control over your painted line. And voila, you have now completed the bottom portion of your Ted Harrison painting. You are going to place this painting on the drying rack, and we will tackle the sky next art class. Great job, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.